Training Center Network Operations Studios. I'd like to introduce Mr. Tim Morgan, COO of Spanesi America.
Welcome to the new Spanesi Network. I'm pretty excited what we're going to be able to bring over the next period of who knows how long, but we're going to start out next week with a complete action-packed week with Spanesi Interactive Week. I'm going to talk a little bit about the agenda, but I thought I'd give a little background of where this came from. We've been soliciting information from our business partners, from our clients in the Spanesi family, from other people in the industry, of what we could do to help the industry further itself. And with everybody being cooped up for a long period of time, we thought, well, why don't we take this to the internet? And so we've made huge investments in equipment and technology to be able to have our own network, to be able to bring out some interactive information. And so next week, we have an action-packed full week for you. You'll be able to follow along with us on our Spanesi Interactive Week on Monday, starting day one. And these times are all Central Time, by the way. On day one, we're going to have a 1-hour keynote from myself talking about the industry, some insights of what we see, and maybe also talk a little bit about what's up for that day, to be able to get you more into what we really have happening. And then at 12:30, we're going to go into exploring Spanesi's universal jig system, to where we're going to be able to break down how does that jig system work for the technician, what's it going to do for your operation, because as we look at today's complex unibody vehicles and even full frame vehicles, we're finding and dealing with the car manufacturers that you no longer can hold from 4 pinch weld clamps. You can't use chains and blocks to be able to hold full frames onto your frame rack and be able to make that pulling. You have to be able to turn around and be able to have a secure holding system underneath the vehicle. And it takes a lot more than the 4 points that were traditional for years in the industry. And then in the afternoon, then we're also going to go live again at 2 p.m. in our technical service series with panel straightening using the new Spanesi pull-up repair system. And that pull-up repair system is pretty powerful because you can even pull structural with it. And we're going to be doing that with live demonstrations from our actual technical training facility, to where you're going to be able to go live and you'll see our director of technical training, Jeremy Holloway, and Mr. Brett Runyon, our sales and technical specialist, to be able to see actual repairs being done at that time. And then on day two, if we look at day two's agenda, we're going to start out day two with a pretty cool event. We're lucky to get Ford Motor Company to come on board, and they're going to, Jerry Bonanni's going to be here. Jerry is their body guru, if you want to call it, over there at Ford Motor Company. And he's going to give us an overview of the Ford repair collision procedures and some new things that you're going to find in the Ford vehicles that is going to really affect how you're repairing vehicles today back to a pre-loss condition, making sure that it's getting a safe, proper repair. And then in the afternoon at 12:30, again, these are Central Time, we're going to have an interview with Louis Sharp. Louis Sharp is part of the Spanesi family. We've worked with Louis now, I think, for about 4 or 5 years. He's the owner of Sharp Auto Body. He also has a consulting company where he works with other businesses, and not just within the collision segment. He works with other businesses on how to motivate employees, how to be able to make procedures, how to be able to make things flow. He's a pretty great speaker. He's got a lot of good ideas. So we're going to have him. And then at 2 p.m., we're going to go back live again. At 2 p.m., we're going to be talking about blueprinting, measuring, and repairing, and how we can bring the measuring process into that blueprinting portion. And again, we're going to have Jeremy, Brett, myself walk through that information at 2 p.m. Central. And then we'll move into Wednesday. Wednesday, pretty exciting day also. We know that ADAS is the big buzzword in the industry now on the collision side, on the service side. And we're lucky to have an old friend of ours, Frank Turlip, who's working on a new project, which I can tell you, I got it demonstrated to me a couple times. It was about a month ago at another show. And then again, over the internet this week, got to work with Frank a little bit, and I'm really excited about the product that he's bringing out that's going to help the industry get quicker, faster information and more knowledge on the repair platforms of all the ADAS information. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also excited. I'm always excited. But at 12:30, then we're going to have an interview with Clay Holbright, owner of Best Body Shop. We've had a business relationship. Clay's part of the Spanesi family. We've worked extensively with Clay, helped him through how to be able to change his business model around. And I'm glad to say that we're a strong partner together, working together. He's one of the people that we consulted with when we decided we were going to put together this interactive week, or this Spanesi channel, if you want to call it, because this is going to continue farther on. And then at 2 p.m., we're going to have a roundtable discussion with some people from the industry, Mr. Doug Irish, Mr. Corey Millar, who's from the talent industry, and Amber Ritter from the Collision Repair Education Foundation, and myself on a roundtable about what's going to be happening hiring the next generation. And I heard something this week when we were having a conversation about this, is we're going from the millennium to the zillennium or something like that. It was new words to me, but that's going to be another great seminar that we're going to bring to you at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. We move into Thursday. Tentatively right now, we have Rivian electric adventure vehicles. We have an OEM presentation that we're putting the final stages together. We're hoping to make sure we can bring that to you guys at 10 a.m. We want to talk about their new vehicles being released. I've been following them on Facebook. If you've been following them on Facebook, you can see they got their vehicles are out on the road now. They do have a whole collision repair program put together. They got some great talent over there working behind the scenes to get that done. And we thought that would be great information to be able to bring to you. And then at 12:30, a good friend of mine, Ian Morton, been in the industry a very long time. He's the owner of Fix Auto Thoroughbred and Fix Auto Sierra Vista. And he's had some very valuable experience along his whole career. And he's been able to take a lot of that information and put it into some pretty strong set of body shops that he's working with right now, that he owns with Fix Thoroughbred and Sierra Vista. And we wanted to bring some information so that you could see what's happening in that particular segment of what he's doing, that you may be able to relate back to your shop. And then at 2 p.m., we're going to go live back again, back out in the shop area, looking at straightening small, medium, and large damage types with our technical gurus out there, Jeremy and Brett and myself here, man in the host position. And then as we move into Friday morning, we're going to be able to do, and as you can see as we pan through these cameras of what we have set up, we're going to do welding and joining methods for OEM repairs. So we're actually going to be doing some live demonstrations of what's actually happening with when it comes to welding and joining right now when it comes to collision repairs. At 12:30. We have a to be determined, something that we're still working on in the background to narrow down, or we may move into some customer testimonials of at that point, bring in some of the Spanesi family of clients of how we Spanesi interacts with them and how we've been able to work with them. And then at 2 p.m. we'll bring in a interactive wrap up. All along through all these segments, you're going to be able to, because they're live, be able to chat in your questions. These segments are going to run about 45 minutes, and we're going to leave about 15 minutes left at the end to be able to take your questions, answer them if we can. This is something that's going to continue for Spanesi, not just here in North America, but this is launched globally. It's on the internet, so it's everywhere. If you have any ideas, comments, questions, you'd like to be able to have a topic, send it to me at tmorgan@Spanesi, Spanesi-Americas with an S, don't forget the S.com. And we'll be glad to take the information, see what we can do to be able to put that together. Again, this is something that's going to continue for us. This is going to help us be able to interact with more of our clients and our Spanesi family from a training aspect and from a business development aspect of what we originally thought was going to be somewhat of a 20 group. We figure it's better to be able to meet the masses. And it's all free. Make sure you go to our website at events.spanesi-americas.com/Spanesi Interactive Week and sign up today so that you get notifications for all this happening stuff next week. And I look forward to being with all of you next week. As you can see, I'm pretty pumped up. Everyone here in the facility, all of our employees, we've been working together as a great team to be able to bring this to you as an alternative to other things that are out there happening today. So have a great weekend. Looking forward to next week. Spanesi Interactive Week. See you there.